Greetings, Internet. Welcome to Aaron Plays, and I hope you're doing fantastically well. In this episode, we are continuing the first turn activations for the Battle of Shiloh, and it's over to Ruggles for his second chit draw. And we're going to start off with Pond. If you haven't seen any of the prior episodes, I suggest you do so because a lot of this might not make much sense if you have not done so. With that in mind, Pond getting his second activation. So continuing with the idea of moving along and coming up to the Widow Howl field, and why is this not now scrolling? There we go. Do I need to zoom in a little bit more? Let's zoom in a little bit more. If you've got it, flaunt it. Okay, now crossing that stream, and it is a stream, it's not a creek or a run, costs +1 if you're infantry, which we are. So, okay. 1.5, 3, 4.5. Now they can't cross because that will take them to beyond. But that's fine. Next unit. 1.5, 3. Still can't get across. There we go. Can't stack with the 38 Tennessee because that would then take them over the 15 stacking limit. So this unit is going to go 1 and then change facing, which is free. So it's 1.5. That's counterclockwise, isn't it? Yeah. 3, 4.5. And we will change facing again, which is control period. Is that full stop in American speak? It is. Period. 6. Okay. Yeah, you guys have funny turns of phrases. All I would like to say. 1.5, 3. 4.5, 6. There we go. And you can do a facing change before you even move. Wrong way. 1.5, 3, 4.5, 6. Now we'll move this to Pond, over to them, and can we... Okay, actually give them a label. Okay. Well, we need to get the second one of them out for his second activation. Here we go. Okay, so that's him all done. Let's remove all his moves and keep his advance marker close to him. Okay. There we've got Anderson's brigade. Looks like the next one along. So we might as well activate. No. I just realized. Got his artillery. Okay. Well, you're not going very far. 3, 6. There we go. Okay. So back to Anderson. Anderson's brigade. No order change. And we want to get across this stream if we can. So, better check. No, that's not a gully. So 1.5 plus 1 for the stream, that's 2.5. 3.5 plus 1.5 is 4. 5.5. Okay. Right. Got to move these individually. 1.5 into there for 3 plus 1 for the streams. 4. 5.5. The other guy will join and then come up behind. I know I could have a mistake, and I probably will from now on, but technically they're not. 1.5, 3, 5.5. 1.5, 3. Go underneath. 3 plus 1 plus 2. 3 plus 1.5 is 4.5 plus 1 is 5.5. Okay. Now, artillery can only cross at the forts, or we bring it around this way. That might be either way. It's pretty slow going. So yeah, that's 6. Okay, and then Mr. Anderson will get his second activation. There he is. He'll go and sit with his units. Give him his second activation marker and delete the first one. Okay. Gibson. Okay. 1.5, 3, 4.5, 6. 1.5, 3, 4.5, 6. 1.5, 3. That changes facing. 4.5, 6. 1.5, 3, 4.5, 6. There is one activation, delete, put Gibson there, give him his second activation marker, and then his artillery, 3, 6, his advance marker. Where's Anderson's? Okay, I'll clone that. There we go. And then Ruggles himself. We'll move him into there. Give him a second activation marker. And remove that. Okay. As I said, the present of this cavalry isn't attached, so I have to wait till the unattached stuff. And that is Ruggles' division completed. So we need to bring up the kepi, bring up the chart here. Ruggles goes into there. He's now at his second activation. And we draw the next one. Read again. Flip. Unassigned. Okay, well, I think we can do the unassigned now, can't we? Right, so Jenkins cavalry here. That's unassigned. So cavalry in the woods is 3. No, it's not. It's 2. Matt cavalry's 2. I want to attach this cavalry to ponds, so I'm going to move it closer in. So it's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. 2, 4, 6, 8. Yeah. It's called development of wishful thinking, moving you up faster than you could possibly do. Okay. Anybody else? I think we'd actually allocate this cavalry here is attached to Chalmers, and this cavalry here has got blue on it, so that's definitely part of whoever the Woods Brigade. Once hard, it's starting to get a bit of a traffic jam here. Hindman's division hasn't moved up or kept up, so that's a little bit of a shocker. Okay, so let's put that. That's our second unassigned. That can now come down here. Drawing the next chit out, it's Withers. Well, let's see if we can get Withers done and then call that a video. Because at the present moment, it's just moving up, isn't it? Remember, we want to move. Yeah, this is all meant to be going behind and to the left of Hardy's third corps. So we'll start with Jackson doing his second activation. 3, no, 1.5, 3. Wrong button. 4.5, 6. 1.5, 3, 4.5, 6. Refacing change. 1.5, 3, 4.5, 6. Refacing change. 1.5, 3, 4.5, 6. Okay. Put Jackson there. Put his advance there. Delete his A1. And give him an A2. These marks will become a lot more important, these little activations, once we start getting engaged with the enemy. Which we ain't yet. Okay, so Chalmers. Refacing change. 1.5. Yeah, 1.5. 3, 4.5, 6. Same again. 1.5. 3, 4.5, 6. Okay, so this cavalry is part of Chalmers, so we might as well move them and refacing change. 2, 4, 6, 8. Same again. 2, 4, 6, 8. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4.5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.5. One and a half. 2.5, 3.5, 4.5. Yeah, that'll do there. Covers, let's delete that A1 and put an A2 marker on him. He's going to move up with his infantry. There he is. And his little advanced marker. But he's got his artillery here. And this is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 4, 5, 6. Oh, so there's 3 in the woods, so you can't cross the trail. So that's him done. And that's Withers actually done. So I'm going to need to move him. But I want to see Gladden goes under his control next turn. So I think we're going to keep Withers. Now, he's got a command range of 8. When Gladden activates, we want to move Gladden sort of this way. So I'm going to move Withers and keep him here. Get rid of his second activation there. And, sorry, first activation, and give him his second activation counter there. Okay. And, yeah, I think that's it. Let's draw the next chit, but we won't be doing it. That'll be in the next video. But, so Withers is a 2. And the next chit out is Hinsman. Finally, get those guys moving. But yeah, let's minimize that and bring that back up to me. Okay, so Bragg's corps is moving across quite successfully. I wanted to take up position on the Confederate left, which is not where it historically deployed. I got that slightly messed up, but okay, this is my battle, not the historical version. Well, it is a historical setup, but you know what I mean. I'm going about it my own way. Well, not much really to add other than movement continues. We're progressing through the first turn. So if you could do the like, subscribe, and any comments will be much appreciated. And let me know. Let me know what you think. Are you enjoying it? Am I going into too much detail? Should I just do the occasional activation rather than every activation and every hex move to speed the battle along from your perspective? Let me know in the comments. That'd be, again, appreciated. I don't know if I'm going into too much detail. We haven't had any action, really. We've had one shot. So once we start getting into the really nitty-gritty, shall I just fast forward this? Or do you like to see every step? Let me know. But until then, play games, have fun, buy internet,